This next card is going to be using my, this is the Honeybee Home bundle. And of course I left the dies over by my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But I'm going to be making a card using it. This is actually one of the cards that's in the class. So if you do purchase the class, this is one of the cards that you will make. If you purchase the kit, you will get the supplies to make it. So you'll get the Flowers for Every Season ribbon. There are 3 different ribbons in that collection. You'll get a half a package of these little gold bumblebees, a half a pack of the classic matte dots. You'll get some designer series papers, and because a lot of this stuff was on sale because it's retiring, I was able to get it at a pretty good price. There's like a lot of extra stuff in this kit that I'm not normally able to add to all my kits because of the cost. But you get a half a pack of the designer series paper. You get a 6x6 sheet of all of the shimmer vellums. Look at how pretty those are. Yay, I just love them. And then you get a quarter pack of, oh my, I've got my little thing stuck on my paper here. Let me get that off. And then you get a quarter pack of the Heart and Home designer series paper. Okay, so you get a lot in this particular kit just because a lot of the stuff is on sale. So I was able to really load it up with stuff. So the cost of the kit is $45. It includes all this product that I just showed you, along with a pre-cut cardstock kit, which I don't have here, but it'll be for all the cards. You'll make 8 total cards, 2 of each design. And yeah, okay. So I do have the other cards, and I will share them with you here real quickly. I don't want to give away all the surprises, but so we're going to make the card that I'm going to make for you today and these, and that's the sneak peek. So you'll have to come back and watch it and stop it if you really want to see them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to start out with a thick whisper white. No, basic white. Oh my gosh, old habits die hard. You guys, I had my 19th year anniversary last week on the 9th of April, and I totally forgot about it because I was doing my taxes. Ugh. Listen to me vomit. I hate doing taxes so much. But they're done. I don't have to pay as much as I thought, which is a good thing, I guess, but I still have to pay. Okay, so then I have a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of fresh freesia, and I have run that through with the Hive 3D folder. This is actually a folder that is carrying over into the new catalog, so that is really cool. And then I have a piece of the patterned paper for my envelope flap. I always cut these to 2.5 by 6. I have a little piece of that same pattern, and I can't remember what this is. I think it's like 2 by 3 1/4. Yes, 2 by 3 1/4. And then you'll get a little die cut. I made my son die cut all these. He came down and helped me the other day, and I had him die cut a bunch of stuff for this class. So yay, that's already done. And then you'll get this little die cut piece. Then you're going to need to take your shimmer vellum and get yourself 2 of these little shapes. My anniversary is the 9th. My Stampin' Up! Anniversary is April 9th. 19 years ago on April 9th, I signed up to be a demonstrator. And then you'll need this long one out of the fresh freesia. You'll also need to stamp this image from the stamp set, and I call it hollyhocks. I think it's hollyhocks. The hollyhocks on white, and cut it out. And then I'm going to use some blends to just add a little bit of color to that. So I'm going to use my fresh freesia and a light Just Jade. Now you could probably get away with using soft succulent if you don't have the Just Jade. Is this light or is this dark? Yeah, this is light. Either way, I think the soft succulent would be fine too. But we're going to use Just Jade for this. Okay, so, and this is actually a pretty simple card, honestly. But I really like it. I like the fact that it uses purple. It uses that purple paper that comes in that set. All right, so now I'm just going to color the flowers, and I'm using the light freesia blend, which is fabulous. I have to say, I think freesia is probably my favorite of the 2021-2023 in colors. I really find myself using this one a lot. My second most used is probably Positively Pink, Polished Pink. Positively Pink retired 100 years ago. Polished Pink. And then the Pale Papaya probably. And then I like the evergreen, but I don't use it very much because it just seems like it's kind of a Christmassy color to me. But, you know, at Christmas I did use it. All right, so now I'm going to come in with the dark, and I'm going to get the little buds. These would be the doll heads. If you guys made hollyhock dolls when you were kids, these would be your heads, and then you'd have your toothpick shoved into the flower. Right? Okay, now I think I'm just going to go back over this with my same light, because I think I tried it with the dark, and it just turned out to be a little bit too dark. So I just want to add a little bit of detail there. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to my little die cut here, but I'm also going to put these on there. So I'm just going to kind of build a little bit of a scene with these little things. I may end up cutting this. I think I'm going to. So I think I'm going to snip this like right here, here, and here. So I have like 2 pieces. All right, so hold on. What's really cool about this vellum is that you can add glue to it. Like a lot of vellum, you know, you can see the adhesive through the glue or through the vellum. This one, I need to start holding this bottle upside down, storing it upside down so that the glue... All right, hold on. I'm going to squeeze it hard so I can get it to come out. Maybe I'll just get it onto my finger. There we go. All right. So anyways, you don't really see the glue. I don't anyway, through this. So I'm going to just add a little bit. And then I'm going to put this on here. Press it down. Okay, and then I'm going to get this one on there. So you're just kind of building a little scene. There we go. And we just need a tiny, tiny little bit of glue. Of course, I'm going to layer a bunch of things over the top of this, so you'll have some other things that will help keep this in place. All right, and I think I'm going to add this one a little higher. There we go. Ooh, Vicky says she embosses this shimmer vellum. That is awesome. I never even thought about doing that. I bet it looks pretty cool though. Add a little bit to that. I'm going to flip that over. And this definitely has a front side and a back side. The front side has the shimmer on it and the back side does not. So you can definitely tell, you know, what side. All right, I got to pick these up. I don't have any nails, so I have to slide them to the edge of the desk. And let me get this one in my hands. And I'm going to stick that one up here. And if you wanted to, you could just cut 2. You know, you don't have to just cut one and snip it apart. It's totally up to you what you want to do with it. Okay. Whoops, you need to get on there. Stop coming off. I think what I'm going to do is turn this over and then press it all down with my hand. All right, so then our little hollyhock friend. Yes, Polly, the shimmer vellum is on sale. I think it's like $9. Where is my list? Shimmer vellum. La, 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 la. In color shimmer vellum. It's 20% off for $9.60. So again, that's why I could offer so much product in this class, is because I got so much of it on sale. Like the little bumblebee trinkets are like half off, or no, not half off, maybe like 20%. The paper, well, one of the papers was, the in color paper was like $6.90. The ribbon pack was on sale. Just so many things. It was amazing. Okay, so now we're going to add our fun hollyhock here. And you can see it's too long, but we're just going to trim it off. Just like that. Okay, so we have that done. So now we can kind of put everything together here. So we've got my thick white base, and I do like to use thick white when I make cards because it holds up a little bit better. Like if it's standing on a desk or whatever, it holds up a lot better. And so your kits will all have the, they'll have that in it. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and now I can just go crazy with the glue, so I don't need to, and especially since I've embossed this, I definitely want to use liquid glue. I just find that it holds so much better than other adhesives, so I really am a big fan. You really need a lot of different adhesives. It's like your husband's garage, you know, he's got a tool for everything, and he doesn't use every tool every day. So that's what I always tell my husband when he pulls that, don't you have enough stuff? I say, don't you have enough tools? Well, I use my tools. I said, well, you don't use every tool that you have every day. So don't give me that. And honestly, he doesn't really complain that much. But that's what I used to tell him before I actually, you know, now that this is my job and I actually make a little bit of money at it. He doesn't get so, you know, so uppity about it. I'm trying to copy my other card and where the placement of this is. But yeah, because, you know, he doesn't use every tool in his garage every day. Well, I don't use every tool that I have every day, but I need every tool that I have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to put that on like that. I'm going to get the white ribbon out here, and I'm going to tie a knot. This is a little bit thicker ribbon, so I didn't really want to go with a bow because I didn't want to like overkill, you know, the whole design here, but I felt like it needed a little something, so I wanted to add. So we're just going to tie it in a knot, and then we will snip that off. Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. Yes, please share the video if you guys can. That would be awesome. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you are so inclined. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up. And then, yeah, please comment. If you guys have questions, I am happy to answer them. If I know the answer, I will happily answer it. If you just want to chit chat, that's fine too. Because as I said earlier in the show, I won the Big Mouth Award in the 2nd grade. Which means I can talk a lot. Oh, you guys are talking about your favorite tools. Yes, the take your pick tool is probably my favorite also, honestly. It's just one of those things that you just need it. Everybody needs it. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, I think, this layer here. So we'll just put on 3. And then we are going to add a little bee. These little gold bees aren't so bad as like the stamped bees. And I know some people love bees, and I like what bees do for us. I think they're amazing, but I just don't like wasps. Okay, so now we're using that same technique that we did on the Dahlia card, where I'm going to stamp my sentiment on a little strip here and then add it to the card. Now I need my gray ink. Oh, here it is. Okay, and so this sentiment says, I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I think it says such happy news. So try that. Yep. I'm going to do again like I do. And if you guys can't do this little technique, we have that little banners punch that will do the same thing. I'm just lazy and don't want to get it out. And this always works really well for me. So that's why I do that. All right. Snip that off. And then I'm going to add this to the edge, because I just love doing this, bringing in the sentiments on the edge there and flagging the other end. I find that to be a pretty cool technique. Where's my bees? Bees are right here. So we will add a glue dot. Now these glue dots, for whatever reason, the glue dots on my roll that I just opened are gigantic. And so they're almost like too big. So if I roll it up a little bit, then it's a lot smaller. I just think one little bee right up there is going to be super cute. Then I do want to add something to the inside, and I just want it to be pretty simple. So I thought I would just bring in the hollyhock image and a scratch paper. And I need to move some things out of the way. All right, so I'm going to open up the card. Oh my, glue dots are flying around. That could be disastrous. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it a couple times. So I'm going to stamp it like once in the corner like that, and then bring it down a little bit. And then finally like a shorter one. So we have a little bit of interest there on the inside, following our whole theme here. And then last but not least, we're going to add our envelope flap. We're going to cover our envelope flap. And so I'm just using a very thin bead of the glue. You don't need it too thick or anything. And you just line this up with the fold line on the envelope. And this is a really good way, you guys, to get rid of all that designer series paper that you have, to justify you in buying more. I'm just helping you. I'm just helping you out here. Because if you use it up, then you don't have to feel guilty when you buy more. And, you know, we all want more because it's beautiful and we love it. And sometimes I feel like we're just natural hoarders of it. So I really try to use mine. I mean, I'm just as guilty of it as everybody else. I don't always get it used up, but there you go. Class is amazing. You will not be sorry if you purchase it from me. The link is in the description of this video.